guys, I'm gonna hit you with another one. This makeup look has been my go-to look for the new year, and we're gonna start off by priming our face. I'm using the Rimmel Stay Matte Primer. I like to prime my T-zone area, so my nose, my forehead, my chin, and a little bit on my cheeks. First thing we're gonna do is start with our brows. I'm using the Salon Perfect Brow Pomade in dark brown and the spoolie and the angled brush that came with it. We'll zoom up for a better view. I'll have an in-depth tutorial coming soon on how I like to do my brows. But I pretty much just fill them in and clean them up with some concealer. I like to fill them in darker near the ends and lighter at the beginning of the brows. I just follow the shape of my eyebrows. I look like a crazy person with my brows right now, but I really don't worry about staying in the shape of my brows because I'm just gonna clean them up with concealer. And I'm using a Revlon concealer, something to match my skin tone. And I always love to set my brows. Right now I'm using the e.l.f. Clear Brow Gel. It's really inexpensive and it works wonders. Clear Brow Gel also helps to lighten up your brows if you ended up making them too dark. You can just run the gel in the mascara wand or the spoolie brush over your brows just to lighten them up. I'm not going to be wearing liquid foundation today. I'm just going to do concealer and powder. So I'm going to be using the MAC Mineralized Concealer in NC25, and I'm going to put that all over my under eyes in a triangle shape and then blending it out with a beauty blender. After that, I'm going to conceal some blemishes that I have on my face with a Maybelline Fit Me concealer. I think this is in the color Light. And I just put little dots over my blemishes and blend it out with the beauty blender. I'm going to set my under eyes with the Ben Nye Banana Powder and with an e.l.f. blush brush. I don't like to bake my under eyes because I'm too lazy, but I'm just patting the powder underneath my under eyes. Finally, I'm going to set my whole face with the Maybelline Matte and Poreless Powder in a Sonia Kashuk fluffy brush, and I'm just patting the powder all over my face, not brushing it on, just pressing it onto my face. My face is looking real light right now, so I'm going to bronze it up. I'm going to be using the Benefit Hoola Bronzer and the brush that it comes with. It's perfect for contouring your face. Then to have a nice sharp contour, I like to bake with the Ben Nye Banana Powder and a disposable makeup sponge. I like to leave the Ben Nye Banana Powder baking on my face until I'm done with the rest of my makeup. Finally, we're going to get onto the eyes. I'm going to prime my eyes with the Urban Decay Primer. I'm using the anti-aging one, and you're just going to put a little bit on and you're going to pat the primer on your eye. You're not going to rub it in or tug on your eyelid. Just nice and slowly pat it all over your eye and bring it up to your brow bone. You're going to be using the Benefit Hoola Bronzer and a fluffy crease brush. I'm using a BH Cosmetic crease brush, and you're going to start by adding the product to the outer corner of your eye and using windshield wiper motions to bring the rest of the product to the inner corner of your eyes, and you can also use circular motions. And you can repeat this step again to make the crease color even darker, but just make sure you blend so you don't have any harsh colors on your lids. Next, I'll be using a Sephora fluffy shader brush, and I'm going to be picking up this dark color from the Morphe 350 palette. It has hints of gold in it, little gold speckles, but it's a very dark, almost black shade. And I'm just patting the color on my lid, and I'm going to keep adding product until I get the color that I want. And since this shader brush is pretty fluffy, I'm going to use it to also blend out the lid color and make it transition smoothly with the crease color. And I just use windshield wiper motions back and forth to blend out the lid color with the transition color. And if that's not enough blending for you, I'm going to be using a Target crease brush to blend out the lid color with the transition color even more. Using windshield wiper motions again, I'm going to blend until I get a nice gradient or a nice transition and there are no harsh lines. And then to make this look pop, I'm going to be using an e.l.f. flat shader brush and picking up this gold color from the palette and just patting it only in the center of my eyelid. I bring this gold color in between the transition shade and the darker eyelid shade by just slightly and softly patting the color in between the two shades, and then I slowly blend out the sides of the middle color. I'm just using a patting motion to blend out the sides of the gold color. Now it's time to line our eyes. I'm using the Physicians Formula Eye Booster, and we're just going to line our eyes as close as possible to our lash line, and we're not going to wing this out. To prep for falsies, we're going to add mascara to our lashes. I'm adding 3 coats of the Jordana Best Lash. I'm going to be wearing the Ardell Glamour 113s and using a dark tone eyelash glue. I'm going to highlight my brow bone with the Anastasia So Hollywood Illuminator and a small shader brush that I got from Forever 21. Now it's time to add mascara to your bottom lashes. I'm using Benefit's They're Real Mascara, and I'm going to add about 3 coats. Now that I have finished setting my contour, it's time to brush away the excess product. I'm using a large e.l.f. stipple brush, and I'm just brushing the product off my face. Brushing the product off my face in a downward motion towards my chin. To add more color onto my face, I'm going to be using the MAC Gingerly blush, and I'm going to be adding that to the apples of my cheeks using another e.l.f. blush brush. Again, I'm just patting on the blush. I'm not swiping it on my cheekbones. To make sure my blush is nice and blended, I'm going to go back with the large e.l.f. stipple brush and blending it out with my contour. Finally, I'm going to highlight the crap out of my face. I'm going to be using the Anastasia Illuminator in So Hollywood again, and I'm just using a small fan brush from Smashbox and highlighting my cheekbones, bringing it up to my temple, and highlighting my nose. Last but not least is my lip color, and I'm going to be using Ulta's Matte Lip Cream in Tender. I hope you guys enjoyed this simple tutorial. If you did, please give me a thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe. Please let me know if you want to see any other makeup looks. And don't forget to also follow me on all my social medias. Thanks for watching. Love you guys. Mwah!